So today I want to mention one. So to realize human rebirth, purpose human rebirth is now. How this so wonderful, unbelievable benefits you have. To recognize more examples. So if you give teaching, to a sentient being, then you have to understand unbelievable, very clearly. So there's a from sutra of the roaring sound of loving kindness, lion. Sutra of loving kindness, roaring sound. Maybe that's a quotation. Where's mentioned? I first I read 강기 체nye sanje shin rinchen dunji yonse ganchen ne rabga simji dala pruwa tang 강기 simje jila sikje jin rinche jimba shudu jachin te sikje jimba ninje juda la che mibu tangsuan mayin no. Oh, that. Now you understood. I don't have to say anything. I keep quiet. Okay. 강기 진예성지. Anybody. 강기 진예성이지. 강기 진예성. River Ganga. This. Equal to number of the River Ganga sand grain. That when the Buddha filled Buddha's world. So this world is called Minye Jigten Shingya. So I think it says Buddha's field, which I think. Something that. Then completely fill up with the 7 types of jewels, diamond, gold, Zopa. Completely full up with the 7 types of jewels. Full. Then with an extremely happy mind, you offer to the Buddhas. Then anybody giving one verse of teaching, one verse like this, to one sentient being, so they giving a verse of teaching with the compassion, giving a verse, practice with compassion. So that means I think giving one verse of teaching with compassion. So Chaya no comparison with extremely extensive charity of jewels. What I mentioned before. Whole world, filled with 7,000 jewels. Completely full for Buddha. So that became very small So, with compassion giving one verse of teaching to a sentient being, you see, cannot combat with that. Extremely extensive the jewel charity. No way. This is far more greater benefits. Chai maybe Tangduama, means even by number, no way. Can't become that, it becomes numberless. Given one verse of teaching with compassion to a sentient being, there's far more greater benefits than Dharma, universal jewel, filled jewels offering Buddha. Can you imagine? Not only accidental offering, but offer Buddhas. You see? Not Bodhisattvas, not Arhatas. Buddhas. So that, this is giving one verse of teaching with compassion. Far more greater than far more greater than that, you see. There's another thing from that, I think. So universe 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,000. There's 1,000 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,000 is second down. Then like that 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,000. That's a great 1,000 or 3,000 universe. So like that, even like that, many. So completely filled up with gold, completely full. The offer to Buddhas. Then giving one verse of teaching to one sentient being, far more greater. The example what I mentioned just now. Wow. Then you give teaching to two sentient beings. Wow, double. The merit is wow, double you get it. Then three sentient beings, what triple. Wow. So therefore you get so there's a 10, 15, there's 60, 70 or 100 or 200. Can you imagine? Wow, that benefit. Wow, you get who teach Dharma. Lama. You have to understand. Then those who are always busy giving teaching around the world, monks and nuns and lay who are traveling around. I don't know, before they were quite big, but now I don't know. Yes, who are very busy running around, going around the world to give teaching. So you have to understand. You have to realize that, recognize that. You understand? So then, yeah, I mean, like that. So then to realize how your perfect image rebirth is incredible. I'm the committant. I'm the Himalayan committant. I'm the Lawudo committant. Himalayan mountain committant. Okay. Huh? Committed. Yeah. So as long as I don't get upset, then it's okay. You may think it very funny, very strange, and that's okay. But as long as I don't get me angry, wow, you know. So then eat me up, you know. Like dog eat Kaka.